Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Every wide receiver in the NFL wants to be a top target, and two players will be trying to be that today. It's Watkins' Bills going up against Hilton's Colts. So now let's go to Orchard Park, New York, where Jim and Phil have the call.
Colts, Bills, coming up on EA Sports. We welcome you to Orchard Park, New York for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim, just day for football, and how will that factor into this game?
And we're going to see a game that's all out. I think the coaches, they prepared all week. They devised these big game plans, and the weather's good. Now they can call any play they want on that play sheet because the elements are not going to play a factor. So it's going to be exciting.
And Pat McAfee looks set now to kick it away. Back deep is the former track star from the University of Texas, Marquise Goodwin. With that kick, we're underway. Watkins got it on the return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. At quarterback, the Sun Emmy Award-winning set decorator back in Hollywood, Matt Castle.
He's strong, he's tough, he has a good throwing arm, he's a leader on the football team. What is there not to like about Matt Castle?
First down at the 28. McCoy. They'll mark him at the 29. On the outside for the Bills, you've got Percy Harvin, who's gone from the Vikings to the Jets and now to the Bills. What does he bring to this team, Phil?
Well, he brings a lot, Jim. He brings speed. That's the number one thing, and you got to find ways to get him the football, put him in the backfield, throw a screen to him, wide receiver screen, or just let him run down the field and see if he can be faster than everybody else.
And they take him down.
The offensive line that time had no idea this cornerback was coming on the blitz. He timed it perfectly, and the speed and the talent to get there, and he gets the sack on the QB.
Can they overcome the sack? Third down on the way. Out of the gun. The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series.
The Bills don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up.
They're in punting formation. Hilton's going to take this one from the 26. Gains 18. Starting at quarterback, the young man who set the NFL record for most passing yards his first 2 seasons in the league, Andrew Luck.
Well, we always hear that phrase, the sophomore jinx, and Andrew Luck says there's no such thing with him. With the Indianapolis Colts, we know he was the first pick of the draft in 2012. Led them again to the playoffs last year, and he was absolutely outstanding.
The Colts take it from the 43. Johnson's there to make the stop.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
The Colts come out. 2 tight ends on the field. Gore's got the handoff on the counter. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Inside the 50. Aaron's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. First down and 10. Aaron's brought down after picking up 6 on this play. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. Luck's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Aaron's taking the handoff. The Colts went out in the offseason and picked up Frank Gore, the workhorse running back for so many years out in San Francisco.
Well, you want to take some pressure off of Andrew Luck and get away from just throwing the football every single down. You go out and you get one of the best running backs in the NFL in Frank Gore.
3rd and 3. Luck's unable to find his target that time.
The Colts go with the pass that time on 3rd and short. The defense was ready, and they stopped the pass. Now we have a 4th down situation.
The Colts are set to punt. They'll take it at the 20. The Bills offense now ready to get a drive going. Not something we've seen a whole lot of to this point, as the punters are having a very busy afternoon of it here, Phil.
Well, Jim, I came into this game and I just wanted to see a lot of punts because that's exciting football, right? That's what we've seen so far. So let's see if one of these offenses, maybe the one out there right now, can get something going and put some excitement back in the stadium.
McCoy lines up in the backfield. First down at the 20. And that's a gain of 9.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and short following the run.
Here we go.
Here's the give to LaShawn McCoy. And Lowry's there to take him down.
McCoy's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down, offense readying for the snap. The Bills will come out in the pistol.
Here we go now. 339. 339.
Right back to him one more time. McCoy's tackled down at the 43.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd and 4 following the run. Jackson is in the backfield. Here's the give to Fred Jackson. Davis there to take him down. This defensive lineup today hopes to apply a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and that means it must have a big game from Trent Cole.
Yeah, I think it does. Trent Cole, he can beat you with power sometimes, but you always have to look out for his speed. That is his...
Here we go now. 390. 390.
3rd and 2. Jackson's going to take the handoff now.
Jackson's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
The ball is spotted at the 49. The Bills bring in an extra tight end for this play. 1st and 10. Feeds him again. Mathis is the one who made the big stop.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that.
Coming up, 2nd down. The Colts go with the dime formation here on defense. LaShawn McCoy takes the handoff. Jackson's all over that offense and brings him down. We're early in this one, but already a crucial 3rd and long play coming up.
Oh, these are tough situations. What are you going to do on the offensive side? There's only so much you can do. If I was the defense, I would look for a screen.
Now looking at 3rd down. The Bills will line up the first down markers right at the 39-yard line. Has the reception all alone.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short, defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
This will take all the leg strength he can muster. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
The Colts are ready to return the kick. Aaron's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. The Bills' defense got tested on that last drive, but eventually it led to a punt.
Yeah, it was an awesome job by the defense. They really did a lot of things correct. They hustled. They played hard. That is the cornerstones of any good defense.
The Colts go with 2 tight ends on this play. First down at the 20. Gore's taken down at the 26.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
And here we have 2nd down. Gore is in the backfield. Gore slashes to the left side. Gets about 9 on the play.
Gore's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
1st and 10. Scans the field. It's intercepted.
A great play by the defense, and now an opportunity to make that lead a little more comfortable before heading to the second quarter, Phil.
Yeah, you know what they're doing, Jim? They're giving the team confidence, and when you get confident on the football field, you play fast and loose, and that's when you're at your best.
The Bills put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on 3rd down. Just 3rd down, they got to do better in that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points.
Castle's lining up in the pistol.
39.
1st down at the 41. Charles Clay has the catch.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
That pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's 2nd down and 9. LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. They'll go ground. And it's Mathis making the play on the outside for the stop.
Long way to go in this game. No reason to panic right now, and I don't think the offense will. They'll call a nice conservative play here.
It'll be 3rd down. The Colts defense now is going to go nickel.
Green 90. Green 90.
Castle's going to take it from the gun. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Jim, if the receiver's open, throw him the football, because here's just a good example. When a guy catches the football short, if he can just break that tackle, they can pick up those extra yards. Good job by the quarterback and receiver that time.
Here's the football resting at the 43.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. And now on 1st down, they'll go back to the air. And the catch is made by Percy Harvin. Harvin's met at the 37. That's his first reception today.
The quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
Coming to the line at the 37.
Green 90. Green 90.
2nd down and 5. McCoy's going to secure the handoff for about 4. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
McCoy's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up.
After a quarter of play, we're seeing 2 defenses controlling the play. We'll be back in a moment. We're back here to start the second quarter. And, partner, when you're in a tight defensive game like this, what does an offense have to do to open this game up?
Well, I think what happens sometimes in situations like this, Jim, the offense, they plan for the game and what they're going to do, but they come out there that first series or 2 and they go, wow, these guys are better in person than they were on the film. So you've got to adjust physically. I think now that they have adjusted, we'll see if they can make some things happen.
The Bills come out in the pistol. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. With 2 hands, he has it. Breaks the tackle. Good yardage picked up on that call.
you talk about the play-action pass game, it's really when you call it. You got to be in a situation where the defense is thinking run, and when they are, do you have the courage, or I should say the smarts, to fake the run and throw the football? Good call that time by the offense.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
There we go now. Move 45. Move 45.
First down at the 18. Here's the handoff. McCoy taken down. That's going to be a pickup of about 5.
Well, Jim, I can say this, LaShawn McCoy, it doesn't matter when you give him the football, you got to look out because he is a great player. Inside the red zone, most teams want to throw it. They give it to LaShawn McCoy, picks up some nice yards there that time on the run play.
McCoy's lined up as the single back. Second down and 5. Another carry here. Freeman, that time on the tackle.
McCoy's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Third down now.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. Another touchdown early in the second quarter. And, Phil, we met with this team and the coaches. Did you have any idea they were going to come out with this kind of start?
No, I didn't, Jim. They're doing a terrific job on the offensive side and scoring those points. I love what they're doing on the defensive side. Hey, when it's not working, you know what you do? You change game plans. That's what I want to see from the defense.
And the extra point is good. And the kicker's ready to go. Aaron's going to start his return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. Luck's not really performed any of his usual heroics to this point. Phil, maybe we'll see something on this drive as he trots back out there.
Yeah, I think what's going to have to happen here, give him some plays that are easy so he can get some completions, get some confidence, and that will carry over to making big plays to get up some scores and maybe find a way to win this game.
The Colts from the 27. And the give to Frank Gore. Williams in on the tackle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 3 coming up. Double tight end formation. The Colts have it at the 34. Gore's got it on the handle.
The Bills' defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Loss of a couple that time. This is 3rd down. The Colts will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down. He'll take the snap from the gun.
Nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That's his first reception today.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
They bring in the extra tight end.
First down at the 46. Surveys. That's dropped by Andre Johnson, who couldn't bring it in.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 coming up. The Bills with a nickel look here on defense. Luck's back in shotgun formation. The reception by Moncrief. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
3rd down on the way.
Gore lined up as the single back. Gore.
Running room. Williams in on the tackle.
What a good run by Frank Gore to pick up the first down. He does it. Frank Gore can make himself small and fit through the tiniest holes in the offensive line.
First down at the 34. And he's forced to the ground.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. 2 tight ends on the field here.
The Colts will take the snap from the 40. Darius in on the tackle.
This is a tough situation to be in. It's 3rd and long, and I'll say this to the coach and the quarterback. Don't take a chance. If it's covered down the field, throw it short.
3rd down following the run.
The Colts come to the line. The first down marker is at the 24. Luck out of the gun. Fleener's got it on a pass that had some heat. That's his first reception today.
The Colts on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
Stepping up to the line at the 14.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Ballard's handed the football.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
What a drive this has been.
Gore's lined up in a single back formation.
2nd and 11.
Again, the lean on him. And Gore is brought down.
Gore's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
On the way, 3rd down.
The Colts line up, split backfield. Andrew Luck in shotgun formation.
Scanning the field.
Heron with the reception. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
Chip shot here. And the kick is good for 3.
Jim, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending. They did not break. And all they did was give up a field goal.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Watkins is going to take a knee, so this will come out to the 20. Sammy Watkins returning to the field as we get ready for this next drive. He's been less a part of their attack than is the norm for him. It hasn't cost them, though, as they've managed to grab the lead here in the first half.
Anytime you have a star wide receiver and he is not playing well, even though your team is winning, he feels like he's losing. So get him involved in the game. Give him some easy catches so he can pick his confidence up and he can be a part. And, man, you can go on and find a way to get this done.
The Bills lineup, been a tight first half. The score's 10-3. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. First down at the 20. McCoy. That's a gain of 6.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. McCoy lines up in the backfield. McCoy is taking the handoff. And that's a gain of 9. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
McCoy is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Here we go now. Green, 90.
First down at the 35. And there's Clay. He's tackled at the 28. That's reception number 2 for him.
Well, if you want to be a good play-action pass team, it's always nice to have a good running game. Make the defense dig in and try to stop your run. When they do that, you fool them. You fake it, you throw it down the field. That's about as easy as it gets.
Castle's now completed his last 7 passes. Come to the line at the 28. This play set up by the long gainer. Back to the air here on first down. Gets it out for the completion.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms. They can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance. They get it done.
From the red zone. First down here after the completion.
Green, 39. Green, 39.
Snap it out of the gun. Robert Woods with the reception. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. We've got a defense out on that field trying to stand tall and keep this deficit as it is on the scoreboard. Breaking huddle at the 12-yard line.
Green 90. Green 90.
Castle's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Woods with the catch. The Bills get a first down. Marquette down for another reception.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Castle's completion percentage, 90% on the day.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
First and goal. Throws the pass. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete. Second down.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
And it's caught by LaShawn McCoy.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Not even a foot away. The Bills come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Third and goal. From the 1. Has it. The late touchdown here in the second quarter gives them a nice lead with the intermission looming, Phil.
Yeah, great job on their side. They got a nice lead, but I just want to give you a little warning now. This is professional football, and those are professionals on the other side, and they will fight back. So be ready to come out here and play the same way in the second half.
The point after is good. Castle certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. The Colts are ready to return the kick. Brown's got it. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Luck's taking the field again. He has not enjoyed a prolific opening half to this game.
Well, I think what's happened is the defense has fooled him so far in this game. So, maybe they can get to halftime. They can go in there, change the play calling, make some adjustments, and that should help the quarterback out quite a bit.
First down at the 26. Got a flag.
The 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
The Bills lined up in the nickel. Luck's got it in the gun. Jumps up and hauls it in. Moncrief's taken down at the 40. The Colts are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. Luck will take the snap from the gun. Up in the air, and he's got the catch.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
Luck standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Stands in the pocket, and it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
That's why you like defenders who are good, punishing tacklers. Make those receivers worry about coming over the middle. They'll be careful the rest of this game because of that big hit.
2nd and 10 coming up. The Colts have it at the 44. Reaches out and grabs it. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Offense getting set now following the timeout. Coming to the line at the 46. Lux all by himself in the backfield for this snap. From the gun. This will be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
McAfee will be called on now to punt the football. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Bills have been a completely different team offensively here in the second quarter, and they've started to open up a nice lead.
Yeah, I got to give the coaches a lot of credit, Jim. They changed their strategy on the offensive side. They gave the players a better chance, and the players have taken advantage of those situations.
The Bills approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. First down at the 16. Picked up a couple that time.
poised, trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
And that will close out the first half from Western New York. And we'll take a short break for halftime before returning for the third quarter.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Now let's get to it. The Bills are happy to be in front right now and just want to play 2 more solid quarters. The Colts just want to come out after the half and claw their way back into the game. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. 1st and 10. Here the defense will come up with a pick. Williams is reading the play and comes away with it, ending the drive. Offense out now following the interception. The connection is made in the middle of the field. And this play will go for 6, which takes the lead to 10. Bills now late in the second. Clay's the target here, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 28-yard line. Staying late in the half. Middle of the field, the pass will be caught, and he'd cap off the 9-play drive with a TD. That puts them on top by 14. So that'll do it for us. We'll go back now to Orchard Park for the second half.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios and halftime. We're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. The Colts are ready to return the kick. With this kick, the second half is underway. Brown's got it. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Colts talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
Frank Gore is in the backfield. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down coming up. And the give to Frank Gore, running right through the trenches. The Colts have tried a couple of different ways to get the running game going, but it hasn't paid off. Gore has been stopped from the first quarter.
Running game has no chance. That's obvious. We've seen it here today, and it's time for this offense to open it up, quit trying to run the football, and throw it down the field.
Third and forever. Going deep. He's in the clear. The 20, the 10. This offense can't be stopped on third down no matter the distance.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
Luck's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players. Your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back, they need to make a big play here.
Ballard's going to take the handoff now. That's a touchdown, and that tightens things up. You can always see the mark of great coaching, Phil, with adjustments at halftime, and that touchdown certainly has changed the tenor of this one.
That's what this league is about. You practice all week to get ready for a football game, and then on the fly in 10 minutes, you might have to change what you're thinking. They did it, and it got them right back in this game.
The Colts with an extra point try on the way. The point after try is in the books. The Bills now holding on to a diminishing lead as they'll get the football back here. Scores 17-10. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Goodwin's got a chance for a return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Bills offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things changed in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
The Bills take it from the 28. Here's the give to LaShawn McCoy. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. LaShawn McCoy takes the handoff. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Jackson is in the backfield. The Bills snap it at the 41. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
The Bills coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off balance, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. Castle set in the pistol.
Here we go. Move 45. Move 45.
Here's the give to Fred Jackson. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
The Bills, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
First down coming up. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Move 45. Move 45.
They'll run it with him again. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
McCoy's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
This next play coming from the 47-yard line. 2nd and 8. He'll get it again. McCoy taken down. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
McCoy's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run.
Here we go. Green, 90.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Harvin's got it. 1st down.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a 1st down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Castle's now completed 4 in a row. At the 31, here we go. It's a 2 tight end formation.
Here we go. Green, 90.
1st down at the 31. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Jackson's taken down.
Jackson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
2nd down and 6. Jackson's got it again.
Running backs, they love counter runs. They know when a defense has been over pursuing, so they make that fake one way, and when they cut it back, there's usually a great running lane there.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green, 39.
The Bills from the 22. This play call is for the fullback.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another 1st down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
This long drive continues. LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. 1st down at the 21. McCoy taken down. Ends up picking up about 5.
McCoy's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Offense heading to the line for the 11th play of the drive.
Here we go.
2nd down and 7. They complete it over to Charles Clay. That's a pickup of 14.
Good job by the offense getting the 1st down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Play number 12 coming up for the offense.
Ready. Green, 39. Green, 39.
1st and goal from the 3. Handoff out of the eye. The long drive continues. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. Power surge for 6. Touchdown. And a comeback now is going to have to be a monumental one. That touchdown has them looking in pretty good shape.
Yeah, they look like they're on good shape on the offensive side, but listen, no lead is safe in this league, so you got to be alert. Be alert for trick plays and things that you haven't seen yet.
The Bills getting set now for the extra point. And the point after is good. The Colts are ready to return the kick. Aaron's not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. The Bills defense comes onto the field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Well, they're hoping for better results. No question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time. And the number one key for all defensive teams is play hard.
Way to call him out there, partner.
Hey, that's what I do. I like to call people out.
And a flag comes out. Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there. First down at the 25. Gore's met at the 30.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Double tight end formation. Toss play here to Gore. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Gore's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down here after the run. The Bills come out in a dime package. Luck out of the gun. On the money. The Colts now move the chains. That's his first reception today.
Hard to play man-to-man against such a quality receiver. You got to mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Aaron's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. First and 15 to go. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Right back to him.
And that gains a few.
He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Gore's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
It's third down coming up. Andrew Luck in shotgun formation. Looking at every option. And they deck the quarterback.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Pat McAfee now ready to punt.
So 3 quarters in the books, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ralph Wilson Stadium. Jim Nantz, Phil Simms, along with Danielle Bellini for the beginning of quarter number 4. All set to punt here. This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20. The Bills coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
McCoy lines up in the backfield. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Scans the field. McCoy's going to pull in the bullet pass. Brought down at the 41-yard line.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Castles completed his last 6 passes. Here they come to the 41-yard line. First down at the 41. Jackson's going to secure the handoff.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Second and 7 on the way. The Bills take it from the 38. Jackson's got it on the handoff. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Jackson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3.
Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
McCoy's looking for a place to run, but there is nowhere to go. The offensive line just gets dominated. Good job by the defensive line that time.
He'll try this one from 51.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good. That field goal should make their job a whole lot easier for the rest of this fourth quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it's kind of like you and I do in the games. Everything I do, I make everything easier for you, Jim.
The Bills getting set to kick it away. Aaron's got a chance to return this one. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Colts came out and ran the football with success, but that certainly has leveled off. Gore's had less success as this game's gone on, Phil.
It's hard to physically dominate a team from start to finish in the NFL. The domination was there early, but the defense has risen up, and now they're going to have to find another way to move this football.
The Colts at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Luck will take the snap from the gun. Andre Johnson has the catch. That's a gain of 8. That's his first reception today.
The defense is going to play conservative in situations like this. They have a lead here in the fourth quarter. They'll give up those short throws.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Luck's going to take it from the gun. Moncrief's got the catch and the first.
When you can throw an out route like that, that shows you the strength of the quarterback's arm.
Luck's now completed 4 in a row. It's first down as they head to the line. Set up screen to Gore. Graham's all over the ball carrier.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Second down here. Luck's back in shotgun formation. Fleener has the catch.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch you.
Luck's completion percentage 70% on the day. The Colts snap it at the 41. Has his target. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
The Colts put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
The football sits at the 40. Luck's alone in the backfield. First down at the 40. He'll throw it over the middle. The Colts get a first down. That's his 5th catch of the day.
Receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Bills with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. The Colts take it from the 28. Allen can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
Allen is unable to bring that pass in, took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. And those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes his way, he'll make the catch.
The Colts take it from the 28. Gore's got it. Screen. And Williams is able to read that play and make the hit.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Coming to the line at the 30. Aaron's in the backfield. Single back set. 3rd and 12. Surveys. Has his man. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense. Knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the 1st down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
This will be a 42-yard field goal try. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
That was a good hold, good kick, 3 points. Good job by the offense.
The Colts setting up for the kickoff. Goodwin's taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Colts defense starts this series knowing the last time they were out here, they allowed a field goal.
Yeah, it was not a good drive for them, and I know the coaches were upset. I was watching them on the sideline yelling at a few guys, so I expect a better effort this time out.
First down at the 20. McCoy's handed the football. Freeman, that time on the tackle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 4 coming up. They bring in the extra tight end. The Bills snap it up at the 26. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
LaShawn McCoy can change direction faster than anybody in the NFL. That's a good job that time, doing that and picking up a first down.
Jackson is in the backfield. It's the old counter play. And that picks up 3. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. The Bills lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Jackson's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. That's his first reception today. The Bills are in front thanks to their quarterback. Castle's done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today. Very smart making decisions. And when you put those two things together, that's why your football team is winning.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
First down at the 49. McCoy. And he gains maybe 3.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
2nd and 6 coming up. LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. McCoy's tackled down at the 39. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Set up now at the 39-yard line. This will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. Second and 5 coming up. Two tight ends on the field here. The Bills have it at the 34. Gives it to him again. And Lowry's there that time for the tackle. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. The defense needed to slow this game down. That timeout might be very useful. Now they're ready to go. Coming to the line at the 34. The Bills will look to get to the 29 to pick up a first. Right back to him once more. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch. Set up now at the 28-yard line. Castle's going to be in the pistol here.
Green 39. Green 39.
First down at the 28. Here's another handoff. Picks up maybe 3. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with him. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This has been a long drive so far. The Bills in the pistol.
Oh, no. Green 90. Green 90.
The Bills will take the snap from the 25. McCoy is met at the 23. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
Third down. The Bills need to get to the 18 to extend this drive. They call his number once more. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Hard sometimes as an offensive coordinator to call plays to catch the defense off guard when you're winning and it's late in the game. So they played it very predictable there. The defense was ready, nowhere to go.
Carpenter set to attempt the field goal. The kick is good. And that field goal pretty much locks it up. We don't expect any once-in-a-lifetime comebacks on this situation.
No, I don't expect that. Now it's time to just start thinking and having good thoughts in your mind. Don't do anything stupid. Enjoy the fact that you played well all day long, and victory is in grasp.
The Colts are ready to return the kick. Aaron's got it on the return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Colts come out now with little time left on the clock, and they've got to be thinking, what could have been here today, partner?
Yeah, that's it. You know, Jim, these are tough moments, and what you do in a situation like this, don't throw any more gasoline on the fire. If you're the quarterback, don't take a chance and throw a silly interception that people are going to talk about. Don't fumble the ball if you get the ball in your hands as a runner or a receiver, and just get this game over with.
The Bills sat at the line. Dime package. First down at the 29. Dante Moncrief makes the grab. This will be the final snap. Now 1st and 10. Looking long. Pass is intercepted. He's brought down. So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.